Hello everyone, welcome to the video series of Checkpoint Firewall configuration. In this video, I will show you how to connect to Troika iLab, how you can take console access of these devices which are there in the topology, and if there is any requirement to delete existing configuration, you can do that as well. So once you will book Troika iLab slot from the troikasystems.com/ilab portal, you will get an email with your username and password and a download link for the VPN client. So right now I'm connected with the VPN client. So you need to configure your profile, and these screenshots will be there in that specific document. So you need to specify VPN server as ilab.troikasystems.com, VPN port as 443, and then you need to specify username and password. So once you will be connected through this VPN client, you will get an IP address between 192.168.70.x subnet. And once you are connected, you can access all these devices which are there in the topology. So this topology says we have a standalone setup of SG and SM with one interface which is connected to internet, one interface which is connected to LAN network. There we have a router, we have Active Directory, we have a LAN machine there. Then another interface of the firewall is connected to R2, and then we have a management machine which is 192.168.70.x. So let's log into the test machine, for example. So the test machine IP address that is not updated in the topology, so we will update that as well. So test machine IP address is 192.168.70.100. So launch MSTSC and you can type 192.168.70.100 IP address. Click on connect. Let me see if my VPN is connected. My VPN is not connected, so let me first connect the VPN and then it should work. So it is still connecting. VPN is connected. Now click on connect. I can see login prompt. You will get username and password in that documentation. Let me log in. So here we are on the system. So now we are on the test machine. Now from this machine you can access all the devices which are there in the topology. You can access R1, you can access R2, you can access firewall, and you can even delete the configuration. So if you launch the putty, so this machine is connected to all the devices via console connection. For example, router R1 is on COM5. So select serial and then type COM5 and click on open, and now you should be able to see router prompt. So run show interfaces. So this router has got couple of IP addresses configured and routing as well, so you can delete this configuration. For example, delete interface Ethernet 0 address, which is Ethernet 0 contains 192, and enter. Similarly, you can do that for Ethernet wall. Ethernet 1 has got IP address 136.1.1, it should be address after that, and then 136.1.1.24. And delete the routing as well if you want. So delete protocol static route 0. Now commit the changes. So you will not lose access because you are on console connection. Now if you see run show interfaces, it is blank with just one loopback address. Let's delete this as well. Delete interfaces. This time loopback 0 address 150.111/24, and then commit the changes. Now if you want to delete the configuration on the firewall, so go to new session, serial, firewall is on COM8. So this information you will get in the documentation where the consoles are connected to. Now I'm on firewall authentication prompt, username admin, password is admin123, show interface ETH0. I would recommend not to delete this interface because that's required for the management purpose, but if you will delete the IP address on this interface, still you will be able to reconfigure the interface because you are on the console connection. So let me quickly delete the IP addresses which are there on the other interfaces, and that way the configuration will be blank for you. So for example, delete interface ETH1 and then IP version 4 address. So it says IP version 4 is not configured. So let's do it on Ethernet 2. Delete it, and then Ethernet 3 for example. So we have deleted deleted IP addresses from all the interfaces. Ethernet 1 doesn't have anything, 2 doesn't have anything, and then 3 also doesn't have any configuration. Now let me see if do we have any route. Sorry, there is no route as of now, just connected route for the management interface. Similarly, you can do the reconfiguration on router 2 as well. And let me quickly log into dashboard. So you can launch the dashboard from this machine. Source IP address, destination IP address, and the management IP address. For example, username and password is root123. Maybe someone has changed, so let me try with admin123. So once you logged in, you can delete the configuration from dashboard as well. I would recommend to create your own policy packages, which we discussed in class. So let's wait for a few seconds, let the configuration to be load. Sorry, it is still loading. So few policies, let me delete these policies. I don't require, because we will configure these policies from scratch. Go to checkpoint firewall, object, go to topology and fetch the configuration again, because we have deleted all the interfaces. So we should see just one management interface. So this way, all of you can first perform these steps. You can delete everything and then you can start the configuration again from the scratch. That's all for this video. In next video, I will show you how to start the configuration, how to configure firewall interfaces, how to configure router interfaces, and then some basic security policies, management stealth and cleanup rule, and then we will verify the traffic in the logs. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you are enjoying video series from Troika system. Thank you very much.